Hi guys, welcome to this week's Sunday afternoon nap. Not much this week really. I'm going to show you this extra units I've got done for my Sharps practice army. I'm going to have a quick ramble about the epic Napoleonics that have come out. I've had the dreaded COVID. I got COVID this week and felt like shit, and I've not done anything. I managed to assemble these last Monday night actually, and I've not really done anything since then. But so I've been stuck in the house, but the wife managed to pick me up a copy of this month's War Games Illustrated, which had, as you know, French and British Napoleonics, the epic scale. Now, I did go in with the American Civil War epics, and mentioned on my channel along with a lot of other people, that the size of the units was a bit mad really. They were using 15, well, I'll call them 15 out of 13.5 mil figures or whatever they are. They're using 15 mil figures, and they're still keeping the unit the same width as a 28 mil figure unit. And the epic American Civil War was 5 60 mil bases, again, of the same width. Completely barking mad. I understand that they wanted to get more figures in, but they could have even got more figures in just by making the bases smaller. Still would have been more. I settled on 3 bases of 20, which give me a 60-man regiment, which plays perfectly fine, and it allows you to play the large games on the same size 6x4 table. Now, I would have thought they would have learned that lesson. I made the unit small, although they did make it smaller. They went down to 4 bases. Now, I understand why there's 4 bases, so you can make square. However, with 4 bases at 60 mil, it's still 240 mil wide. Sorry, the American Civil War was 300 mil wide. It's a barking size. So when I've got these, you see I've took a couple of strips off. Because these are smaller figures, I want to use them as a smaller scale. So they're going to be played using centimeters, as I did with the epic, but I'm going to make my units smaller as well. So what I've done is I've actually cut them and split them in half, and I'm going to use 20 by 30 mil bases. I'm halving the sizes that they say. So my units are going to be 120 mil wide by 20 deep. And what I've done, I've ordered some 20 by 30 bases, but I've made up some bases out of 2 mil thick plastic card, just to show you what I mean. So we've got 2 there, and then we've got the command stand there. So there we go. So again, this is just the front row. They will have a back row. So the unit will be 40 figures. So it'll be 10 figures in 2 rows per stand. Now, if this scale, it's 120 mil wide, I can still perform all the formations. So we can do line, attack column, which the British won't really do, and of course square. So I can still do all the formations, but it's more proportionate to the scale, rather than having a big massive units forming square. and just taking up just the same amount of space as a 28mm unit on the table, which I don't know why they've done it. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. So that's what I'm going for. So this is how my units will be. Say I've ordered bases when they come. I'm doing it this way. I'll get, I mean, that's 2 strips, so it'll be 4 strips to a unit, so I can get, so 2 magazines, which is 2 strips of red, will give me 2 cannons, 2 officers, and 5 brigades. And that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to get a couple of copies of the magazines and do 5 brigades for each side, just to do some games and see how they play. So just a quick rant on my thoughts on them. Figures are the same as the American Civil War. They've got more detail on them because they've got the stripes across the, or they will be white lacing across the front of the jackets, which for my eyesight means a complete nightmare, because I have got high power glasses on just to see and using the camera as well, so I've got no chance of painting them. I will give them a go, but it's going to be interesting to do. So there you go, guys. So that's my quick thought on the Epic Napoleonics. And of course I've got this unit of Old Guard Grenadiers for my Sharps practice. They're probably just used as veterans. I don't know if the actual Old Guard are part of it, but these were figures that were left over from when I did my 2 battalions of Old Guard for my French. So these were left over, so that they are now been press ganged into being an 8-man unit of Old Guard or veterans for my Sharps practice force. Hopefully I'll make a start on getting this lot painted. Like I said, having COVID this week, I've not really done much at all. I did manage to get these all sprayed up undercoat. I don't know if I showed you that last week. So they're ready to go. I've got an undercoat on them, so I can start painting them. That's it, guys. So thanks for watching, and see you all next time.